Hey Poetry Pals, welcome to another video. This week you're gonna get ready with me and I'm gonna take you from this to this. Without any further ado, let's get into it. I better remember to do the to this at the end, otherwise that's going to be rubbish. So the plan today is I've got to get ready for a gig, so I thought you could come and hang out with me while I do that. Key part of getting ready. I'm drinking Lady Grey, Twinings because I'm bougie. Yesterday I went and got my hair done, got it cut with Viva La Vida, who I've been seeing Jay for 5 years. She's been cutting my hair, and then she's so busy she couldn't fit me in for a colour, and so I'm not going to be able to get my roots done. Look how long they are. I'm not going to be able to get my roots sorted until the end of April, and my pink was fading out really badly, so I decided I was going to do my hair, just top up my pink at home, and my hands are so pink and it kind of, yeah, so that's why my hands are pink, because I'm an idiot. So this is my foundation. It's the Essentially Naturals from No. 7 and I am in Cool Vanilla. Still haven't made it to my summer shade. I mean, it is March, so that's allowed. So yeah, tonight I am performing in Cambridge. I'm part of the lineup for So Far Sounds in Cambridge, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be a really long drive. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't entirely sure where Cambridge was, and I didn't realise it was quite so far east. People are going to be laughing at me, but like, I'm from Devon and I moved to Bristol, so for me, my map of the UK goes Cornwall, Devon, Somerset with Bristol, the north. So yeah, so I've got a very long drive up the M4 and around London to get to Cambridge. I'm a little bit nervous about it. Hey future editing Josie, how did it go? I'm really excited to perform tonight because it is their International Women's Day lineup, and really excited to ask to be a part. I was recommended to them by another female poet, which makes me really happy because, I don't know, just poetry gal pals, lifting each other up and recommending people to each other. And that's what it's all about. It's all about lifting each other up. It's not about competition, and so I really like that. I'm really excited to share some of my poems with a new, I assume, a totally new bunch of people, which is going to be exciting. And I get to do my my gal ones, my poems about my good Judies, instead of any sort of depressing style stuff. So yeah, really excited for that. I'll do my poem about the Spice Girls. I'll do She Is Every Woman I've Ever Admired. Do my poem about my sister. It's gonna be great. And really starting to appreciate International Women's Day because I don't know about you, any ladies watching, but when I was younger, or like when I was a teenager, I was like one of the boys and I didn't have a lot of like girlfriends, and you know what I mean by that, but like I didn't hang out with girls, and it was like one of those things where I was like, oh yeah, I'm not like other girls, I'm just one of the lads and stuff. And I think what I thought was that it was really cool and to be one of the boys, and actually being a girl wasn't a cool thing to be. And that really makes me sad, because now you know, I'm 25. I'm surrounded by the most wonderful women who, like, are just so powerful, and we're all out there just like living our life, getting our gigs, whatever that is, like whether it's poetry or, you know, cheerleading or whatever it is, and we're all just out there living, doing great and encouraging each other, and actually having girlfriends is the best thing in the world. And actually, you know, especially as you get older, girlfriends sort of understand you. And do you know what I love being able to talk about with girls? Just period stuff. Period stuff. Talking about what contraception we use. It's just great. It's just great. And I love, yeah, being a part of that. And I wish I could go back and tell, you know, how old would it have been? It would have been from around 13 to 18 that actually boys really do suck, and should put more effort into being friends with girls, because girls are the best. And that whole thing of like girls shouldn't like each other, they're all in competition with each other, that's bollocks. That's what I'd like to say. Brows, did. Now I'm going to move on to eyes, and I want to do something a little colourful because, well, she's got her pink hair. So I think we're going to go in with my NYX palette. We're going to do this one, and this one, and this one. So I got this for free in like a little sample giveaway thing from Number 7. It's an eyeshadow primer. I've never really used one before, so I don't know what they're supposed to do. But I have found that this one does help to provide like a tacky base with which to apply your eyeshadow to. But in the past, if I've needed something with an intense look, an intense colour, I've just used concealer, like a liquid concealer, to work with. Okay, so purp, the light purp. And this one's like a really good fluffy brush, so I could sort of use that to blend it out a little bit. But then I got this one, which is super fluffy, and I'm not going to put anything on it, just going to make sure the edges are nice and blended. So I've got this Urban Decay thing, it's really almost gone, and it's in Asphyxia, and it's like a iridescent purple. Now what I'm going to do is with this brush, tiny, take that underneath the lower lash line. Look at me, beauty guru. But now it's time to, I really like that iridescent colour, so now it's time to deepen the upper lash line a bit. So I've got my black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to like do a line across the top of my lash line. And it doesn't need to be neat, because the whole idea is that we're going to like smoke it out. So yeah, let's do that. And then go in the waterline. Okay, it looks a bit crazy right now, but that's okay. We're working with it. So now we're going to go in with that deeper purple. and sort of bring it along the lash line and then sort of smoke it up towards the outer corner, going in with black eyeshadow. Next, I'm gonna take this brush called an eye contour brush. We're going in with that deep purple and we're just gonna darken up the outer corner and take it into the crease a bit. And then you're sort of like going for that like pointed V shape, but keeping it all smoky and soft. Okay, I'm just gonna deepen up that lash line a tiny bit more, and then we're gonna smoke it out, blend out the edges again. Then going back to this fluffy brush and a tiny bit of that light lilac colour and just blending out those edges again. And one of the tips that I learnt from Pixie Woo, who are a great YouTube channel, if you're actually into makeup and stuff, go and have a look at them, is to blend it out the edge of, if you're going for a crazy colour look, it can sometimes look a bit strange on your skin tone, especially if you haven't gone for like a really heavy foundation like I have, like you can still see my skin, is to blend out the outer edges of your colour with bronzer. And this just helps to, especially when you're doing it with a colder look, just helps to blend it into your skin. And if you've gone for a colder look that might wash you out a tiny bit, the bronze helps to really blend that in and make that look normal. So do that. I do my makeup in a really weird way, so that's the eyes. I'm gonna do mascara and then we're gonna do concealer and all of that stuff. Finish off the face half. If I was taking this a step further, I'd hands down do glitter under my eye for this. Like that iridescent glitter. But I'm not gonna do that because I've got to drive for 3 hours. And when I drive I get bored, and when I get bored I scratch my face, so we're not going to put glitter on. There we go. So that's the eye look. And now I'm going to do the rest of my face. Concealer. You're like, Joes, what are you doing? You just smoked out your under eye. Why are you putting concealer? And the truth is, I don't know. So, just putting it on my blemishes, which happen to include right there, which is great. So what I tend to do now is just put a bit here, like the booty girl used to. I like to blend it out using my finger under my eye. On my nose, get my brush out. Yeah, I don't tend to go for a high coverage foundation just because it doesn't suit me. I like seeing my freckles. This is like a highlighter stick, You need to put that on before you put your powder on. So I like to put it on there and just give it a little smush up with my finger. Now I put the powder on. And I've got this loose powder from Rimmel that my friend Lorna left at my house, which was nice of her. And go all over the face. And totally cover the concealer, the highlighter, or whatever. So I like to go in with my bronzer. So I bronze right in my temples. Because I've got my hair cut, I sort of go into my hair, which is weird, just go with me. So I like to start at my temples and then come down my cheek. I'm not going under the cheek, I'm just going on the cheekbone. And then up into the hairline a bit. When my hair has grown out a little bit, and so you can't see my scalp skin like you can right now because it's so fresh, I don't do this as heavily, but I think it looks really cool. So do the same on this side. Then I'm going to do it again with the blush. And again, just warming up that basically. I don't have a peach, so I do it with bronzer and then put the blush over the top of it. Normally I keep blush here, but I think this looks like nice warm temples. Okay, final steps. Highlighter. And then I get my small little detail brush, and I like to use my highlighter as my inner eye corner thing. And then the tiniest bit just underneath my brow on the outside, especially because I don't pluck my brows as often as I should. So sometimes that underside of the brow is not as defined as it could be. So instead of actually plucking my brows, I just put highlighter there instead. So last thing is lips. This is the lip pencil from number 7. It is one of the only lip pencils, nude lip pencils I found that really like the shade of. So go around the edge. Okay, and finally I'm just gonna go in with MAC Bokeh. I got these for a present for Christmas. Tiny ones, just tasters. And my hair needs a bit of product, so I'm going to put some of that in. This is the one we use. Say we, me and Trey both use the same hair products. Why wouldn't you? We've got really similar hair lengths. So there you have it, that is my finished makeup look for my gig in Cambridge for their International Women's Day special with So Far Sounds. It is literally only 1:15 and I'm gonna have to leave soon because it's such a long drive, and yeah, I quite like this look. I like a purple smoke. Let me know what you think of my makeup look in the comments below. Let me know what sort of things you want to be seeing from me. Next video will be a sort of vlog style thing of how I got on during the Bristol Poetry Festival, where I have been, or will have been by the time this video comes out, running all the social media accounts and going to every single event pretty much. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Let me know if there's anything you want me to make a video about in the future, and I'll see you all later. Please subscribe, please do that, and like this video. No, just subscribe and tell people about my channel, yeah, please. Okay, cool, love you, bye.